What's going on, LP Styles? So guys, today's gonna be a little bit of a different video. Still hair content, still the fashion one, more so hair. But today I wanted to show you guys the different styles, the hairstyles that I rotate through, the hairstyles that I've tried, the hairstyles that I know are pretty good and somewhat popular, but overall just good hairstyles for any of you gents with long hair. Hell, even girls with long hair can do this one, but of course this is a male-centric channel, so gents, for any of you guys with long hair like mine, or not even long hair, to be honest, this isn't even long hair, this is medium length hair. Pretty much you guys can rotate through any of these styles and you're pretty much just guaranteed to look good, man. But with that being said, let's get into the video.
Alright, first up over here we got the centered middle part. Reason why I call it the centered middle part is because the parting is all around and it's in the center of my head. Shaking my head as I just did is what gives me this. This is such a plain, messy sort of style, and you can use your fingers just to spread it all around. But overall, not formal, not even stylish, not even style that much, dog. Just messy, rugged, and manly. Alright, next up over here, the messy middle part. This one is a classic one. Y'all remember 1990s, Brad Pitt, all those, movie stars in the 1990s. You pretty much guaranteed to always see this. And I've seen it come back within recent years, and I always rocked it. I don't know what I was doing there. But, this one is one that I rocked, and I rock it all the time. It's such a classic one, and it has a lot of youth to it, and it's quite messy because my hair moves a lot. I just flip my hair back and then I just shake it to the side until all of the hair lands on the side. Overall, not too overly styled, but still quite messy, man, and it's still rugged. Over here is a variation of a middle part, but this time it's a little more clean. As you can see, my hair is a little bit more maintained. It doesn't move that much except for the few pieces of hair at the front, in this case dreads. But overall, if you want a middle part because you want to look a little younger but you don't want it to be too messy, you can wear it with a formal outfit, then yeah, I recommend the clean middle part. It's still a middle part, still has that youthful touch to it, but it just gives a sense of aging because it's more clean. Then switching things up, asymmetric middle part. Now you might be wondering, what the heck does asymmetric mean? All right, let me explain and let me show you what's up over here. All right, it's a middle part. The partition is in the middle of my head, and it's just something different. One side comes forward and then the other side it goes backwards, and you can tuck it behind your ears. And like I said, the partition is still in the middle. There's something a little bit different if you want a middle part but you want to look slightly different. I quite like this, but I quite like this with a side part better. I like the asymmetric look with a side part, but with a middle part, it's still cool. Then over here we got the clean middle part. All right, I know I did say clean middle part before, but this one is way more dressed up and way more formal. It can remind you of another classic hairstyle from the 1990s, slick back. As you can see, both sides of my hair is tucked behind my ears, and the goal with this is to look as clean as possible. This one is really for dressed up looks only, bro. You really can't say that this is a youthful style. This one is extremely formal and it does age you up a bit. Just clean up them edges and voila, you got it. All right, we come to the end of the video, guys. Which one would you pick? Me personally, I gotta go with the messy middle part. This one, because the middle part is just screams youthful, and if I gotta go with something a little more clean, I'd go with this one. But with that being said, guys, hope you're enjoying LP style, you know what I'm saying, and hope you guys are loving the hair content. There's way more hair content and much more content in general that is coming. I got some stuff that I need to edit. I'm gonna get on it. Subscribe, like, and comment. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.